months, the Barrington White House will be returned to its original glory, celebrating the village's 150th anniversary.
The village is trying to be at the forefront of good design and good building codes. And when this project happened, everything that we were doing on it, we were trying to make it as sustainable and environmentally friendly as possible. But as we got further into the project and realized that there were other steps that we could take to make it even more sustainable, part of that was because we had people working on the project who had a lot of experience with environmentally sensitive buildings and different ways to create as sustainable building as possible. And when Pepper Construction came to us and said, you actually are already at Silver LEED without doing anything different than what you've already been doing as part of your building process, and you may want to really consider trying to attain Gold LEED.
During the process, we did do a lot of investigative work up front. We cut holes in the walls and we looked around and saw what we could see. As we did some of the major gutting of the interior plaster and drywall systems, we found that there were no headers above the windows, and that's how the balloon framing may have been done at that time. The windows themselves are very substantial. Maybe they were part of the process of supporting that wall. As we went through this project, we found that the age of the wood, the oak floors and the oak paneling and trim pieces, they're very old and they're very hard and very strong. You probably can't get material like that nowadays. It was certainly worthwhile stripping and refinishing. We found that we had to re-glue just about every panel and piece around here. The glue had failed over time. But you know, the final product tells us that it was well worth the effort on that.
Our goal in the village is to always be as sensitive to the environment as possible and do good practices. This will be the first Gold LEED building in Barrington and also the first geothermal building. So it gives us a chance as a village to say that this is an important thing for all of our residents. And we're hoping that it will create the least impact on this site for the future as possible, and that it's just a good way to do a construction project.